welcome back to my channel. My name is Ottavia and happy September and happy Twilight as well, because I think it's the 20 years anniversary this year. Yeah, Team Edward always. Anyway, I am here to basically talk about my TBR for September, which technically today where I'm doing it is already the 2nd of September, because you know I'm a little bit behind of making videos, especially for September. But anyway, I'm here for this. So I don't know what I want to read this month. I know already that I'm reading one book, because like a Sunday night, which is the 31st, I DNF'd the book, which you're gonna see which one on my August wrap up. And I was like, oh, I need to read a book, but I don't have time to film a video. So I chose this one, Unending the Ashes by Sabata here. It's a book that I've always wanted to read. It's part of my 25 books to read in 2025, which is perfect, great, and I'm already 114 pages in. This is the first in a series, so there's going to be 4 books already completed, and there's a spin-off that actually bought the book. It's called Air. I heard that people said that I need to read this one before going there if I want to understand more of the world, which is what I'm doing basically before I go to that one, because I'm someone that likes to follow the series and not like, you know, not reading one because of that. No, I just need to have it complete. Okay, I'm enjoying it so far, that I can say, and I think it's helping me getting out of this reading slump that I've been having for the whole month of August, which I'm sure that if you saw my reading vlog, you have noticed how everything was in my previous video that I'm gonna link down below for you to watch, and also you're gonna see everything on my wrap up very soon. But this one, you see two perspectives. We see Laia and we see Elias. Laia is a scholar, is living under the iron-fisted rule of a martial empire. When a brother is arrested in the dead of night for treason and a loved one slain, Laia must go undercover as a slave at the Empire's greatest military academy in exchange for assistance from those who claim that they can save their brother from execution. And the academy finds a soldier, Elias or Elias, I don't know, I call it Elias, but anyway, is secretly its most unwilling. But before he can act on the desertion he plans in his heart, he is ordered to participate in a ruthless contest to choose the next martial emperor. Then, of course, Laia and Elias' path will collide and they're gonna help each other. Now in 114 pages in, these things that I've read happened. So it's really interesting. It's really fast-paced, really easy to read, so I'm enjoying it, and hopefully it will be a good start, because lots of people really enjoy this series, especially the first book. So we will see, but this is the first book that I'm reading at this moment. And then I don't know exactly what I want to read next, so I'm gonna use my jar, which I have some prompts that I wrote a couple of months ago, and I haven't used it in a long time, and I'm like, why not just pick it up and explore a little bit my bookcase or my book cart through this, because I have no idea what I want. I know that I want something a little bit more autumny, not too much scary yet, because I'm waiting more for October. I have some books that I'm eyeing that I would like to reach, so I will keep it in mind once I get things from this jar. So I think because I have already one book, I'm gonna have maybe, usually I have 5 books, so I'm gonna pick a 5, so like this I can kind of, you know, see what comes up. Okay, so first one, let's mix. All right, let's get this one. Oh, there's 2 in it. One set. There you go. So first one, you can't see it, so I'll tell you straight away, is the lowest rated book that I have. So I'm gonna check on Goodreads. I think mostly all the books that I have here are available for me, but it might be that some of them are ebook, so we will see anyway. I'm not sure how I can show it to you, because I'm not really good with electronics, so I'm just gonna do, actually, you know what, I'm gonna do in books on my shelves, which I have it here. I am going to add it to the, let me see, sort by average rating. Oh god, it's working. And I'm gonna do reverse. Oh fuck. Okay, so What you can see now is Hunter's Gambit by C.L. Pierlot, which is only 2.86 stars with 1,982 ratings. So it's pretty low. And I remember even buying this book, and I thought that it was going to be really interesting. So I'll pick it up now. So there you go. This is the book. And I know that it's about vampires, okay? So it says, locked in a castle with a clan of devious vampires, one woman is caught in a literal fight for her life. Vampires has always fascinated Kazan Korvik, so much so that she's made it her life work to craft weapons designed solely to kill them. But when she's attacked and captured by the entire clan, Kazan's fascination turns ferocious. In their citadel, Kazan is forced to attend the vampire court where she must act as their queen. She's told that she will be waited and doted upon until the end of her reign in 3 days' time. Then an extravagant and lavish feast will be held where the vampires will consume their newly crowned queen. Desperate and afraid, Kazan finds no allies in the castle except for a pair of distractingly alluring vampires who seem sympathetic to her plight. But as she devises an escape plan, she comes to realize that she's not the only one who is trapped, and no one's prepared for how far she's willing to go to survive. So I remember when I got this book, I remember where I bought it. I think I bought it in Forbidden Planet. I was really interested in it. So it doesn't seem like a series. It's just the first book. And, you know, Twilight, vampires. Yeah, all right. First book right here. So hopefully it's good. If not, I'm just gonna remove it, right? Okay, so first book, it seems okay because it's part of like autumny kind of feel with vampires. I actually didn't want to read the vampire because I already read a vampire book, but that's fine. Next one is, a classic. Oh wait, I have one. It's not on my TBR, but my boyfriend wants me to read this book. And I was actually keeping it for October and November, but I think I can stick this right here. And it's a Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. So it's a really slim, small book about Frankenstein, which is a classic gothic horror novel which has thrilled and engrossed readers for 2 centuries. And it's correct. It's a story which Mary Shelley intended would curdle the blood and quicken the beating of the heart. We will see. I wasn't expecting to read it now, but it's gonna be a nice read. It might be a little bit difficult for me because this is the actual first time I'm gonna read a classic in English. I always read it in Italian. So if I have any problems with it, I'm gonna switch it up to the Italian version. Sam will be happy anyway, so there you go. I could have read other books from my collection, but because me and Sam, my boyfriend, we kind of give each other like 5 books that the other person needs to read, and this is one of them. And this will be my 3rd book that I will read from that list, and so I'm missing just 2. So that's nice to read and continue with that. Okay, so I think I'm trying to get a little bit more of like a gothic style here, which is great. So let's do this one. Hardback. Just a hardback. You can't even see it, but it's hardback. So I have lots of options, and there's one book that is actually there in front of me. The second book is actually coming out this month in September, and I didn't know if I wanted to buy it or not. And I know there's going to be a limited edition, a nice one from Waterstone, and I think it's a YA book as well. And I'm like, I think it will be kind of nice, especially with what I'm going to read. There's no vampires, there's nothing of that sort, and it's The Dagger and the Flame by Catherine Doyle. Look at this beautiful edition that I have, and that's why I can't wait to get the second one, because if I like this one, I can potentially buy the second one. Excited. I've never read anything from Catherine Doyle before, so it's the first one. And I'll set the scene. In Phantom, a kingdom of cobble street, flickering lamplight, beautiful buildings and secret catacombs, Shade magic is a scarce and deadly commodity controlled by two enemy guilds, the Cloaks and the Daggers, the Thieves and the Assassin. On the night of her mother's murder, 18-year-old Seraphine runs for her life, seeking sanctuary with the Cloaks. Sarah's heart is set on revenge. But are her secret abilities a match for the dark-haired boy whose quicksilver eyes follow her around the city? Nothing can prepare Sarah for the moment she finally comes face to face with Ransom, heir to the Order of Daggers. And Ransom is shocked to discover that this unassuming farm girl wields a strange and blazing magic he has never seen before. A fiery enemies to lovers romantasy. We'll see. I think this will be kind of nice. Also, the writing style is a little bit more bigger than the other ones. So, I'm happy with the choice. I could have gone with other ones, but this will be a good one. I'm not sure if this one's part of my 25 books to read 25. If it's that, that's great. If not, still fine. Because anyway, I just need to, try to read this kind of new releases, even old ones, and just see from that. So let's go to do that. So next one. So we have two more. So I want this one. A cat animal on the cover. I have one in my mind, but I'm not sure if it has. So I'm just gonna walk around my TBR cart. I hope this one has it. Yes. Okay. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. This is a book that I really wanted to read now because technically it's autumn now, right? It's not like, how do you consider autumn? Now September, October. But I think this will be a nice book, and there's a cat right there. So yeah, that's great. It's a season to fall in love. I know that a lot of people really enjoyed this book. There's other ones, I think, in the series. I think this is the first book, and it's like a heartwarming story, I think, compared to the other books that I'm going to read. And I'll tell you what it is about, because I don't remember now. When Jenny's aunt gives her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, Jenny jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from a very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor's gossip at all costs. But Jenny's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Will Jenny's happy-go-lucky attitude win over grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has this city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charm, her pumpkin spice latte? I've never had pumpkin spice latte. I don't drink coffee. Is it good? I don't know. But I'm really interested to read this one, and I think it would be a nice theme for now. So I'm liking my TBR, which you can actually kind of see it from here. Like, I like that it's like autumny vibe and a little bit more like, I don't know, horror-y as well, in a way. Which is not a genre that I read, but I'll get this one, the last one, okay? Last one. Oh. More than 600 pages. Was I too happy about this? Oh god. Okay, more than 600 pages. Now, shall I go with hardback or paperback? That's the question. Let's see what books I might be interested in. Because the thing is that, do I need something more heavy or not? Or still some YA or something, I don't know. I have lots of fantasies here. But maybe a hardback, because I have quite a lot of hardbacks. It would be nice to get rid of. Or shall I maybe check the oldest book that I have that I added on my area? Let me check. Okay, so I have two that I'm gonna choose from, and they're all hardbacks because I only been reading one hardback, so it would be nice to have another one. So the first one is Cassandra Clare Soul Catcher. This one, I know the second one is already out, and it would be nice to read this one and see if I like it, to get the second one, which is already out, like I said. And this one has my actual book, 604 pages, so more than 600, it counts. Next one is Quicksilver Kelly Hart. The second book is coming, I think this year, if I'm not mistaken, unless it is pushed to next year, I'm not sure. And I have here 609 pages. So I think that if I say like more than 600 pages, I think 609 or 610 is actually fine. I don't have to go to the 700. I think that's that. So it's just more for me to see what I want. Let me just read a little bit of a synopsis and see which one grips me the most. Okay, so I read a little bit, and I think if I have to think as The Dagger and the Flame, that the second book's coming out now, I will go instead with Soul Catcher by Cassandra Clare. I read kind of already the first book of A City of Bones. Only the first book. I'll never continue, and I really always wanted to. So I think it would be nice to read this one, because like this, if I like it, I can buy the second one, and I know that I can still hopefully find the hardback before I can't find it anymore. I think it would be kind of nice, because about two outcasts have the power to change everything, but will they grasp the hand of destiny? In the brighter city-state of Castellan, nobles and criminals have one thing in common: the constant search for wealth, power, and the next hedonistic thrill. Yet, as an impoverished orphan, Kel's Proctor looks bleak until he's stolen from his old life to enter a new one of luxury and peril. Is to become Prince Conor Aurelian's body double, shielding the prince from all dangers. As his sword catcher, he and Conor will become as close as brothers. Yet Kel lives for one purpose: to die for Conor. Lancaster is an Ashkari physician, part of the community ostracized for its rare magical abilities, but after a failed assassination attempt brings her and Kel together, they are drawn into the web of Monsieur Ragpicker King, ruler of the Castellan criminal underworld. He offers each of them what they want most, but as Lynn and Kel sink deeper into his world, they uncover an extraordinary conspiracy. As long-kept secrets unravel, they must ask themselves, can forbidden law bring down a kingdom, and will their discoveries plunge a nation into war and the world into chaos? And I think I could read this one, so like this, I can see if I might like it or not. I'm gonna read Quicksilver, not to worry. Actually, this is my book, 25 books to read in 2025. This one not, but I think I want to give a chance to this series. And if I don't like it, that's fine. But yeah, I think this is one. Yeah. There you go. So these are all the books that I want to read in month September. We'll see if I read them all or not, or maybe I DNF some. Maybe I won't like them. Maybe I'm gonna read something else. But I have quite like a big range. Like I have YA, I have vampires, I have Frankenstein, I have a classic, I have a little bit of heartwarming book, and I have a catch-up of series, or actually start a new series, because technically I'm starting 1, 2, 3 series, maybe 4 if I want to read more from this author and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm sure, you know, hopefully I will read all of them. If not, that's fine. It's just a TBR. It's just something that can kind of helps a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. If you want to see more of my face, of course. And yeah, happy reading. Let me know in the comments what books you want to read in the month of September and what you're planning on reading. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video then. Bye, ciao!